lovelies, and welcome to my channel for my first ever video. Today I'm going to be reviewing My Muscle Chef. Before I get stuck in, I just wanted to say that this video isn't sponsored in any way. I paid for these meals with my own hard-earned money, so everything I say is my honest opinion. I'm really enjoying My Muscle Chef at the moment, but I am planning to try a few different meal services so I can compare them with one another. So let's get straight in. My Muscle Chef is an Australian meal delivery service with a focus on high-protein, healthy meals. They're based in New South Wales, but they also deliver to Melbourne, Canberra, Brisbane, Adelaide and Perth. From what I can tell, they don't currently deliver to the Northern Territory or Tasmania, but they do have a function on their website where you can input your postcode to see if they'll deliver to your area. They're also stocked in a bunch of independent supermarkets, including Harris Farm, IGA and Foodworks. The way My Muscle Chef wants you to order their meals is through these plans. You can order a muscle gain plan, a performance plan, or a calorie control plan. You can also go down the build your own path, where you select your protein, carb, and vegetable options separately rather than ordering complete meals. They also offer a bunch of fixed sets, and my fiance sometimes gets the high calorie bestseller set if he doesn't want too many meals in a week. I get the female performance plan, even though my goal is actually to lose weight. If I went for the calorie control plan, I think I probably wouldn't be eating enough at meals, and then I'd get hungry and I'd snack, and that would defeat the purpose of getting the My Muscle Chef meals in the first place anyway. Once you've selected your plan, it will set your meals and then you can swap them out from there. For me, I know that some of the meals I don't really like, so I'll always swap those out for something else. Helpfully, the website shows you the calories and macros for each meal, plus a total for each day. So if some days are looking a little too low or too high calorie or not enough protein, then I'll always be sure to jig them around a bit so that they match my goals better. Then from there, you just add to cart, follow the prompts. It'll ask you if you want to set up a subscription, which will save you a bit of money on shipping, so that's what I did. And then you pay for it, and then that's it until your order arrives. If you do choose to subscribe, you'll select how often you want your meals to be delivered, whether that's weekly or fortnightly, and then you'll continue getting meals delivered and charged at that frequency. It will automatically select what you chose in your previous order, so if you do decide that you don't like something, or you want to try something new, or you want a different number of meals, then you can go into your subscription and change that before the cutoff date for that week. It looks like you can only change your whole subscription and you can't customize multiple weeks in advance, so you would have to do that weekly as it comes up. As I mentioned earlier, they're also stocked in some supermarkets, so you could pick up a few to try out if you're interested but not ready to commit. Let's get to the part I'm sure you're all here for, the meals themselves. My Muscle Chef offer a range of proteins, including beef, lamb, chicken, tofu, seafood, and kangaroo. There are 59 meals total to choose from, and you can also get snacks, but I've never ordered those, so I can't really speak for them. In terms of ingredients, My Muscle Chef advertises that they use grass-fed beef and lamb, free-range chicken, sustainably sourced fish, Australian-grown produce, and it's preservative-free. So that's looking pretty good. I had a look at the different options to get a bit more detail about the meals. So about a third of their offering are chicken meals, that's 23 meals, a little bit less, 15 meals are beef, 14 meals are vegetarian, with 11 of those being vegan, and then a few lamb meals, a few seafood meals, and one kangaroo meal. So that's looking like a lot of chicken, a lot of beef, and a lot of vegetarian options, which is pretty good. In terms of total calories in each of the meals, about a third of the meals sit below 400 calories per meal. The vast majority, more than 20 meals, sit between 400 and 500 calories, and then 13 options over 500 calories. So if you're someone like my fiance who needs more than 3,000 calories a day just to maintain his weight, then there aren't that many options for larger meals, and you might struggle a bit. So he has to eat either more Muscle Chef meals or additional meals and snacks around the meals to get enough. On the other hand, if you're like me and you're looking for meals in the 350 to 500 calorie range, then you're going to be pretty sorted with this, with the options. They also offer 19 low-carb meals with fewer than 20 grams of carbs per serve. The meals also come with a barcode and the nutritional information on the back of the packet, which I find really useful because I can scan the barcode straight into MyFitnessPal and it comes up with all of the nutritional information and makes it super easy for me to track what I'm having every day. In terms of allergens, it looks like there are plenty of options for people with dairy, nut, egg, and gluten allergies, and you can toggle the settings on so that it only shows meals that suit you. Also, with the exception of the kangaroo meal, all of the meals are halal. The meals list what they weigh on the outside of the packaging, but I found as I was going through my meals that not all of them weigh what they say they do on the packaging. I'm not sure why this would happen or if it affects the nutritional value of the meal at all, but I thought it was worth making a note of, and I weighed some just to see. So most of my meals were within about 15 grams of where they claim to be, which is completely fine. But I did have a barbecue beef brisket that was almost 50 grams more than it said it was, and a chipotle chicken, which was almost 35 grams more than it said it was. That said, my kitchen scales and I are not very scientific, and it's not affecting my progress at all. So I'm not really sure what to make of it, but I thought it was worth making a note of. In terms of flavour is something that's obviously really subjective, but I personally have enjoyed a lot of the meals that I've had. I've been really impressed with the quality, particularly as it's a meal that you microwave in a plastic box. So some of my favourites that I've had this week have been the smoky barbecue brisket, the peri peri chicken, the Korean beef bulgogi bowl, the chipotle chicken burrito bowl, and the crumb chicken with corn mash and green peas. I did find a handful of the meals to be a little bit bland. In particular, I thought a lot of the vegetarian and vegan options were a little bit lacking in flavour. So I probably wouldn't order the grilled cottage cheese again, or the vegan Mongolian Seitan stir fry. That said, of the vegan options I had, I really enjoyed the falafel and chickpeas and the Thai yellow curry. That was one of my favourite meals I had. So overall, the flavour is pretty good, and I've mostly been really impressed with it. Delivery. It's based in New South Wales, but you can work out whether or not they deliver to your area by searching for your postcode in the website. You can also choose not only the day that they deliver, but also the time window in which they'll deliver your food. So if you're someone like me who works during the day, you can get it delivered overnight, and then it's there in the morning for you to put straight into the fridge. And then it's not sitting out in the sun all day or something like that. So that's what I do, and I find it to be super convenient. When your meals arrive, they come in a cardboard box. Inside that is a thermal bubble wrap bag, and then your meals and some gel packs to keep it cold are inside. But I'll talk a little bit about the packaging later on. Let's talk about cost. I'll get delivery out of the way at the beginning. So standard delivery is $20. If you subscribe, that brings it down to $10, and then I think there's even a further discount for the very first time that you order. As for the meals themselves, they range from anywhere between $8.50 a meal to $10.50 a meal, depending on the meals and the plan that you select. For me, I get the female performance plan. I select 7 days, and that gets me 21 meals. I actually order more meals than I need in a week, and then I pause my subscription every few weeks to both take advantage of the cheaper price of the meals and also to save on that delivery cost. If I do this, that means that my meals start at about $8.60 per meal, whereas if I only got 14 or 15 meals in a week, they would start at about $9.50, which really does add up over time. It's also dependent on the particular meals that you select, as some are more premium than others, and that's reflected in the cost, so that will impact the overall price. But to give you an example, my female performance plan with 21 meals, 3 meals a day for 7 days for this week was $184.70, which makes the meals work out to be about $8.70 per meal, which I think is not so bad. In terms of value, yes, they're more expensive than what you can cook at home, and I do enjoy cooking myself, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm really happy that I don't have to spend that time cooking, particularly during the week and particularly for lunches. It's also helping me to achieve my goals with minimal effort rather than having to track every single little thing. So that is something that I really like, and for that reason I think it's worth it, but that's a decision you'll have to make for yourself. Also, just as a side note, if you compare them to other businesses like Macros, for example, their prices are pretty similar. So I think that's pretty standard for the industry. It's just what you get for ready meals. I wanted to talk about the packaging. The nature of pre-prepared meals is that they do come with a lot of packaging, which is unfortunate, but it seems as though MuscleChef have gone to some lengths to ensure that their packaging is as environmentally safe and friendly as possible. So when you receive your MuscleChef meals, they'll come in a cardboard box like this one. Inside that is a foil bubble wrap bag that they call thermal liners, and then inside of that are your meals and a couple of gel ice packs to help keep your food cold until it makes its way to the fridge. The individual meals are vacuum packed. They come in a hard plastic case with a film on top and then a cardboard sleeve with all the information about the meal on it. The cardboard box that the meals originally come in, the cardboard sleeve that goes around the meals, and the black tray that they come in are all able to be recycled. Just chuck them straight in your yellow bin. The plastic film that goes on top of the meals and the thermal liners, they can both be recycled by sending them to a soft plastics recycling point. And then the gel ice packs contain a non-toxic, environmentally safe liquid that you can either pour down the drain or put on your garden, and then that plastic can also be recycled with the soft plastics. If after watching this review you want to order some meals from My Muscle Chef, be sure to use my code, which I'll pop in the description box below, to get $20 off your first order, and I'll also get $20 off my next order. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.